Hello guys, welcome to the channel. This is Pure Wrestling. Today I'm bringing you official SmackDown Live review for last night's show. If you haven't already, go ahead and check out my Raw review, which I posted early hours in the UK, obviously time, which I uploaded quite late due to my internet connection and stuff like that. So go ahead and check that out if you haven't already. Also, I uploaded top 5 replacements for Daniel Bryan as SmackDown GM, because obviously he's going to become a wrestler and we need someone to replace him as general manager. So go ahead and check them out. Links in the description to all my other videos. Go ahead and check that out, or click on the channel. Subscribe if you are new here, guys. 190 subscribers. Thank you very much for all my subscribers. Mega impressed. Also 1.8k views I think now on the Shane McMahon replacements at WrestleMania. Obviously it doesn't seem to be on this show that there's going to be a replacement, but you never know with WWE and their late replacements. But I'm very grateful for the 1.8k views on that and all the views over the last couple of weeks since I've been back. I'm very grateful. But if you're new here, subscribe to This Is Pure Wrestling. This is a great wrestling channel where I want you guys to enjoy great wrestling content. I'm going to be uploading regularly. Obviously it's WrestleMania week. Happy Rusev Day and happy WrestleMania week to everybody. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload, because this week's obviously going to be mega packed with loads and loads of content. So without further ado, if you do enjoy this video, smash the thumbs up, comment down below your thoughts on SmackDown. Even if you want to go along and comment, I'll be very grateful. So we go straight into your SmackDown Live review. So as we go through the show, we start off with Daniel Bryan opening the show. As always, obviously gets everyone excited for the show. The main things that happened in this segment really wasn't so much different from last week. The only thing that happened was he introduced Shane McMahon, Shane McMahon congratulated Bryan on being back in the ring and everything, he deserves it, and they both want to beat Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. That was pretty much all that happened in this segment. It was a poor opening segment, if I'm honest. I expected a lot more. It seemed like a filler or something just to get everyone excited for the show. Obviously, just for me personally, it didn't really excite me. I was expecting a lot more. Obviously Daniel Bryan being in the ring and Shane McMahon, I expected a lot more. That was just what I expected. But we went on and we had a match, which I hate the fact they do this. They do that thing where you have a promo and then it cuts, someone's music hits while someone's still in the ring. So they had Daniel Bryan and Shane in the ring and then Charlotte's music hit, and I just don't like that. I know it flows better maybe for them, but for me it just doesn't feel right. But Charlotte versus Natty, rinse and repeat, guys. Another match we had 2 weeks ago. This is just really annoying. It's always a good match to see, but this match for me had numerous botches. I couldn't get behind it and it just didn't flow well for me. But for you guys it may be different, let me know. Did it excite me for WrestleMania? No, this match did not excite me for WrestleMania. What else happened was rinse and repeat again. Carmella tried to cash in. Charlotte boots the briefcase out of the ring, and then she boots Carmella too, and then she hits the figure 8 on Natty to get the victory in this match. The thing that did excite me though, obviously Asuka showing up. Only thing that's really making me curious is, why is Asuka only showing up on SmackDown? Why can't Charlotte show up on Raw? Maybe it's because obviously she's a Royal Rumble winner, but I would have preferred it if they just done a little bit of a crossover like they did with Randy and Brock in the past. Asuka on the mic, pretty much same old stuff really. Then Charlotte snatches the microphone away and she says, "I'm ready for you, but are you ready for me?" Basically, that is how it ended. It wasn't the best of promos, but it was still good. The interaction, that was the only thing that was actually highlighted for me. Really, it was decent in this segment. Then we went on to an AJ Styles backstage segment. He basically says his emotions aren't his weakness, it's his strength. Shinsuke is taking him very lightly. He is the WWE champion and he is phenomenal, and he's going to beat Shinsuke at WrestleMania. They were the main things he said in this segment. I just obviously highlighted some of the things. It was an okay promo. It's also started to build a little bit for me. Then we had a promo video package of Daniel Bryan with Shane and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. This was better than the intro to SmackDown Live. This was better than the main thing that started off the show. I don't know why they didn't show this to start off the show like they normally do. We then cut on to a match which was Jinder versus Rusev, which I was actually happy with. I thought the match was okay. Rude was on commentary. Obviously Randy was backstage watching on the television. Rusev Day chants in this was crazy. This was probably one of the most over chants I've heard from Rusev, which is deserved. Rusev deserves to win at WrestleMania, but I just don't see it happening, guys. I really do want him to win. He wins this match with the kick. What a shocker. The RKO out of nowhere on Rusev. Then you have a little bit of a confrontation with Rude handing the title to Randy, and obviously them two confronting. This is all just really boring, and this was supposed to be a go home show for SmackDown Live, just like Raw's the other day. I just really did not enjoy Raw either. The go home show's always a letdown. I don't see how you can send the go home show like that and everyone be excited for it. But then we had a Shinsuke Nakamura promo backstage, like the AJ Styles one. He says AJ thinks he's playing games. He's correct, he is playing games. Shinsuke is taking it very seriously. He wants to let AJ know that. An emotional AJ Styles will make a mistake, and Shinsuke will become the WWE Champion at WrestleMania, knee to face. A repeat again, rinse and repeat on the promo. I get it because it's Shinsuke Nakamura. I do get that he's not the best on promos, just like Asuka. But I don't know. I just expect more for a go home show, guys. I don't know about you guys. Then we had a promo, like a backstage segment for the tags. We had the New Day trying to sell WrestleMania and the WWE Network. Then the Usos come along and done the same and just said they was going to defend their titles. Then the Bludgeon Brothers show up and they pretty much just don't say nothing. They take their hoodies off and they just smash the hell out of the camera. Didn't really do much, to be honest. Again, same thing. It's not rinse and repeat, but it didn't really sell it to me. Obviously, the tag match itself sells itself to me, to be honest. Then we had a rubbish 8-man tag match. Breezango with Zack Ryder and Ty versus Mojo Rawlins, Baron Corbin, Dolph, and Primo Cologne. Only one of the Cologne brothers on this match. This was just filler. Everyone was being thrown over the ropes. End of days to Fandango. I call him Shit Dango because I can't stand Fandango at all. I was just really pleased with that. That was the one highlight of this show so far I actually enjoyed, to be honest. A lot of you guys may like Fandango, but I just really can't stand him. I just want Breeze to go on his own and do better on his own. And yeah, that was pretty much what happened so far. It just seemed like the show was going further and further down. And then we have a good part of the show, guys. We had Sammy and Kevin cut a promo. They said they may be fired, but it's still the Kevin and Sammy show. They apologised to Brie and the baby for what's going to happen to Daniel Bryan. Sammy says, "We deserve it." He starts getting the crowd going, "We deserve it," and stuff like that. Basically, you have a backstage segment with Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon, and they basically start heading to the entrance ramp. You have Owens going off one on a great promo about what he's going to do to Shane McMahon, and how Shane McMahon's going to look at himself as a disgrace. Obviously, still can't defend his father's honour and stuff like that. Really good promo. Then they basically come out, Daniel Bryan and that, and Bryan says he wants everyone to turn their cameras on and film Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn as it's the last time you're going to see them. It was quite funny. And then Shane says the crowd just start chanting na 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 na, and then starts doing the goodbye chant, and everyone started doing it. It was really funny. Sami and Kevin Owens leave sulking. It was a very funny segment. This was the best part of the show so far. And then we went on to the best part of the show, which was the Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin match versus Nakamura and Styles. This was by far the best match on the show. Nothing really good apart from the Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn bit. And the mind games from AJ and... the mind games for AJ from Shinsuke Nakamura in this match started. Then it pretty much led to basically AJ Styles wanting to send a message back to Shinsuke Nakamura for WrestleMania. Obviously, it needed to happen because last week we had the mind games to Shinsuke from Shinsuke to AJ. Now it needs to be vice versa. AJ hit the forearm on Chad. He basically Shinsuke was standing there. He went on the outside, didn't tag in Shinsuke, hit the forearm on Chad. 1, 2, 3, and then we had AJ jump out, grab his championship, holding his championship held high, showing that he's the champion, and rubbing it in Shinsuke's face. Shinsuke gets attacked by Shelton. He takes out Shelton like in the ring, Shinsuke does, and turns around, and AJ goes to hit the forearm, sort of like Shinsuke went to hit the Kinshasa, stops himself and taps Shinsuke on the head. Mind games and the jokes are continuing. This definitely did hype me up towards the match, I'm not going to lie, because this is what we needed, and they did deliver the storyline in this match. Obviously, I was a bit curious of why they used AJ Styles in the ring, obviously due to the injury, but it was nice to see. This was probably the best part, apart from the Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn bit. I just thought the go-home show for Raw and SmackDown this week were dreadful. As I said, if you haven't checked out my Raw review, go ahead and check it out. There was some good parts, but this SmackDown was really disappointing. This was probably the worst show of the week so far, in my opinion. and I just expected more from SmackDown Live. Let me know in the comment section down below, guys, what you think of SmackDown Live's episode last night. I've got a 205 Live review coming up today. Tomorrow I'll have NXT review with another video. Go ahead, as I said, check out my Raw review, and obviously my top 5 replacements for Daniel Bryan as GM if you're interested in that. And there's a lot of other content in the description on the channel. Subscribe if you are new here, hit that notification bell to join the notification squad, and thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you next time on This Is Pure Wrestling.